Everyone, this is Phil here from Northern Wild Harvest. I'm out here with Randy and just Alex, and today we're going to be going to try to find some morel mushrooms. We're 100 kilometers into the Canadian wilderness here, and Alex has never done a full-size pick, so we're pretty excited to go in there with our pack boards and see if we can pick some wild morels today.
I'm very excited to have a proper day of looking for mushrooms. Yeah.
This is day 42 living in the Canadian bush to harvest morel mushrooms. Last week I was harvesting here solo, and I found a great patch of mushrooms across this old clear cut at the very end of a decommissioned road. During the hike out, I had noticed a new flush of baby morels starting. I've left them to grow until Alex arrived, and today we're going to go see how they're doing. Over the last week, this fire has become a lot busier with other commercial harvesters, but I hope my gamble pays off and we can get Alex into a good patch of morels today. After all, he's made the trip all the way from England to experience this. Okay, we're at the patch. We're headed down this hill, across a creek, over the clear cut and into that far area. The first time I went over here, I got 86 pounds and I was in a spot over there. So I think we're gonna do that first. And it's sort of divided by these big ash hills. Once we've checked that, then we can come over and then do the main spot if we have time. Oh, there's a big blonde. Looks like it's not too bad. I hope my boots are tall enough. Wild mint growing all over here.
Wild mint? Oh wow, that looks different to the mint we have.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm good. Oh, right, it's close.
It's close.
I go slowly. Ooh.
How those boots feel.
Yeah, they're not too comfortable. I don't think I can actually walk in them all day.
We've just come up from the little river basin here, and there's a small greenie. That's a good sign. Okay, so far, just seeing the odd conica that I'd left before. There's a few blondes here. Nice quality.
Oh man.
Two nice ones. Beautiful.
Oh. Look at that. In the bucket.
Nice.
Man.
And that one.
That's cool. Oh, big.
Nice. If they're greens, that's a tomentosa joined to a green. Those are too old, but the blonde here is fine. We're actually getting quite a few, and Alex has gone really quiet, so I think he might be getting his first case of morel fever over there. He's picking away all greens and blondes. look at the color on that one. It's one of the lightest colored blondies I've found this season. We got, I'd say, a little over 3/4 of a bucket there, and they're very nice. We are going to move that direction towards what I would call the main patch. This cloud is ominous. Could start hailing any minute now. We have just crossed from over there. The truck is over there. And we're gonna walk through this little piece of hard burn. See if there's mushrooms. It's starting to rain on us a little bit here. And there's greens. Look at those. That is a nice sight. We need more of that. Oh yeah. Look at this. Greens in the needles. That one. That is a nice mushroom right there. I got into some huge conicas. They're a little mature, but they're still firm and they're decently fresh considering how big they are. That's a nice one. Now this always happens in this patch. It's nice weather to start, and then it starts pouring rain. Wow. Almost 3 baskets total of nice mushrooms. We're gonna check this ground here, hunt the greenies. That's a big one. That's a real big juicy one right there. Oh man, that's solid. That is just pristine. Look at that. They're starting to get a little mature here. You can really see the two walls defined when they start to mature because they separate See, this little cluster here is a little older, so we'll leave them. There we are. Look how much Alex got.
Oh, bucket full.
And we loaded. Mostly greens.
Yeah. Whoa, 5 pounds. Mate, that's crazy.
Got a solid 5 baskets of mushrooms there. And we're gonna go head further in this way, try to do another bucket. Look at Alex's improvised bucket mount with the fancy 360 camera. That's pretty cool.
Give it a go.
Look at the big ones over there.
Nah.
Have a look at this long boy. Woo! That's a crazy one. Wow. Some bad weather heading towards us right now. It's cold wind again. This always happens in this patch, and I think it's because we're not that far from Great Beaver Lake, and it has its own little weather pattern that influences here. Feels like it's 2 or 3 degrees. Look at that. Little round morels. It has started to rain a lot more consistently here, and we're getting kind of wet, which is one thing, but so are the mushrooms. So if it keeps up, we might have to get out of the bush. Just harvested almost another bucket there. The greens and blondes are mostly flushing in the darker hard burn where it's blackened like this. We've checked all those spots now. So on this hillside, there was a lot more ground that the Conica species like to grow in, and not as much ground where the greens like to grow. Where it was like this, we did quite well. But I think we've run out of ground now. All right, so we're gonna try to get enough to finish off the last basket. It's a half basket right now. So we need about 6 pounds. That looks pretty funny. Huge stack of blue baskets. So there's what we harvested today, 7 baskets. Okay, so we're gonna strap these in the packs and get back to camp now, I think. We might pick one little spot on the way out. There's a little patch, but we'll see. too hard to leave those greens. This stream, although you might get a wet boot if you're unlucky, it protected the patch the whole season. And that's all it was. A little bit of running water. Nobody else went in there because of it. Oh, apart from me and now you.
Yeah.
And the frog, yeah. This right here is the best part of the whole day. Oh. Whew. Hey, we've added to our rainbow of different lines going into that patch. All different colors now. It's pretty crazy. 7 hours and 25 minutes, 12.28 kilometers. That was awesome. Good job.
Nice. Wow, that was my first day of morel picking, and I don't know what to say. It's crazy. More mushrooms than I've ever seen in my whole life. And now my back hurts. Don't know how you guys do it.
We have a wood stove and chicken noodle soup waiting. There he is, the old master. What's he got in his hand? Spruce tips.
You got a candy?
Yeah. How's your day?
All right. How was yours?
Yeah, not bad.
You load up?
Considering. I'd say we got 75 to 80 pounds.
Nice.
And all greens.
All green.
And well, some blondes, but mostly greens. Well, Randy also picked 3/4 of the bucket. Got some conicas and a couple of nice grays. Nothing like coming back after a good pick and having a hot beverage by the wood stove. There's nothing like a hot meal after picking. Bannock bread and chicken and barley soup. That looks so good right now. A brief respite.
Alex, I picked these this morning. Look at that.
Whoa, they look dry.
Oh, quite dry. Still getting some conicas. Over a month of straight picking around camp, and you're still getting them.
Got to experience what it's like.
Yeah, I thought your guys' videos were fake. I thought there can't be that many mushrooms. It's real.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I can confirm.
Beauties. Nice. Right on, you guys. BC, Canada, eh?
Look at that one.
Yeah. Do you have a wet foot?
One of them.
One wet foot.
It's that one.
No,
There.
you're thankful you have one dry foot.
It's always a silver lining and a wet lining in that boot. It's time for the pick of the day. And we got a lot of nice ones to choose from today. Hey, you want to pick some nice mushrooms into a basket?
What classes as like a pick of the day mushroom?
Usually mushrooms that are nice quality, but also character mushrooms. That's a beauty. Or something that's a little more characteristic, like that long one. Oh, that one is nice. So is that one. Wow. We'll put in that crazy looking one.
Super long.
Yeah.
Can I look at that big one there?
It's a little brittle.
Greens.
Look at that beauty. Need more grays for sure. There's our pick of the day. All different sizes, different shapes, different species. Do your magic pair. No worms. 12.33, 11.41, 11.86, 11.87, 11.21, 11.92, 10.24, plus 1. 81.84 pounds.
Wow.
Nice. That's good.
Nice.
So as we go, I'm just grabbing out any potential offenders that might be prone to sporing, and I'm isolating them on the blow racks.
And now the generator's going on and we can't hear anything properly, and yeah. That's...
Well, it's been nice to know you.
Firing it up! And now it's chore time. Going to get wash water in the creek. Down the stream from Great Beaver Lake. You can't drink it, but you can wash with it. So here's where we get our wash water. Not the greatest spot, but it's the only spot nearby. There is an active beaver. I see new beaver sticks there, so not safe to drink. This is how you get beaver fever if you drink water like this. Also known as giardia. Not fun. You don't want to have it. It's terrible. Alex wants to see how the bear banger works, which is my bear firework. I carry this in my pocket. It's my first defense after yelling before I have to use the bear spray. And so we're gonna fire it up here. You get to see that happening. So here's the pen. This is the firing pen with the firing pin in there. And when I pull that back and let go, boom, and it'll fire off that. It's like a glorified bottle rocket firework. When you use this with a bear, you want to shoot them straight in the air because it's about making a noise. You're not trying to shoot the bear, you're trying to make a loud noise. And what can happen, people have made the mistake of shooting it out towards the bear. It blows up behind the bear and scares the bear towards them. You don't want to do that. In this example, we're going to fire it out in front of us because there's no bear, and that way you can see it. You ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And we probably just scared the camp down the road. It's not a toy, but it's good to give a demonstration. It's pretty loud, right?
Wow, I wasn't expecting the second. Whoa. Crazy.
Here's our wash water. Quest complete. And that concludes episode 27 of our 2024 Morel season. You can find the previous episodes in the playlist tab on the homepage of our channel. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to follow along with our adventures. If you want to support us further, our online shop is linked in the description of the video, along with a link to Alex's documentary of his trip. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.